Happy Tech Tuesday.
Yeah, it's not only Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
it's not only Tech Tuesday, but it's also what's happening to my English? It's also Premier League Day. Premier League is back, and it's not a weekend. So Arsenal actually have a chance to win a game in 2025. My name's Chimp, and she is Tracy, and this is news for you. Let's get it.
In the headlines, Saleh at 65.
It's grad season.
TikTok for sale.
Airstrike in Nigeria.
1 year of Joel Senyonyi. Let's get started. Today we celebrate the birthday of General Salim Saleh, who turned 65. Now he is the brother to President Museveni, and he is a military officer turned development advocate.
Hey man, 65 is a big age.
It's a very big age.
Yeah.
Imagine being that old. Imagine living that long of a life. But we
It's
love
nice.
to see it. So he spends his time doing peace-building efforts, especially in northern Uganda, fostering unity and, just overall peace.
Strength and unity is what
Yeah,
this
yeah.
country needs,
Period.
He is also the chief coordinator of the Operation Wealth Creation, and he has boosted the agricultural section, and we've seen a lot of money go into that section, in the previous years. And
Yeah,
we just love this man for the good work that he's doing.
absolutely. Happy birthday. Do we sing?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Makerere University held its 75th graduation ceremony with almost 14,000 students.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Amazing.
Almost 14,000 students.
Amazing.
Yeah. And we saw them hand out PhDs, master's degrees, bachelor's degrees, and diplomas as well.
The postgraduate diplomas, yeah. And 53% of these graduates were female.
Imagine
Guys,
that. And
I love to see it.
491 were first class students.
Amazing. Amazing. We love
But
to
you know how it's started? You have almost 14,000 people graduating.
and 491
491.
first class honors.
It's a bit tight.
It's beautiful.
man.
It's beautiful. So now Vice Chancellor Professor Barnabas gave his address and basically encouraged their students to make an impact with their degrees, go into entrepreneurship, tap into different things. And the Vice Chancellor of UNISA came through as well to give the keynote address and talked about Africa's role in global knowledge production. So it was great to see, and obviously congratulations all the graduates.
Yeah, man. Congratulations to all the graduates. And from News for You to you guys, try to
News for
find
You
a
to
way.
you.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah? Try to find a way of using the digital, in conjunction with whatever you studied, because that is the future. Try to find a way of incorporating AI, because that is the future. And Bill Gates said, if you can get there before them, you will win and you'll become a good, basically.
Period.
Yeah.
Just show the talent. So TikTok has denied reports that it is planning on selling its US operations to Elon Musk, calling it fake news.
Imagine that.
Imagine now if they sold it to Elon Musk.
That would be
Imagine
the
how
best
much
thing in life.
X will grow. Well, TikTok has said, this is not happening. Obviously, people were concerned and speculating, if this ban on TikTok really happens in the US, what's going to happen? Is it possible that an American company can buy the US operations? TikTok has come out to say, nah.
American TikTok is funny because the American TikTokers are actually coming out and saying, hey, for us, we have no problem if China takes our data. Because what we bring here on TikTok is useless to the world.
That is not true. First of all, there are 170 million users on TikTok in the US. A lot of them make money on TikTok. And TikTok's algorithm is favorable to smaller creators. You can blow up and go viral and start making money. They're literally removing a whole entire income source. Americans do care.
No.
And even senators.
look, yeah.
No, there's been talk of some senators even coming forth to say, let's delay this by 270 days. Even Trump himself has realized the power of TikTok. They don't want it gone. I'm telling you.
There's no way that benefits communism. It only increases capitalism. Because you wake up, you work, you get your money.
The
It's
problem
yours.
is not that. The problem is who owns TikTok. Because the Americans are afraid that the Chinese have so much access to American data that it's a threat to their national
And the
security.
Americans are saying the data we put out there is useless. It cannot do anything.
No,
It
but
can't
what
even
they
save
mean,
nations. We're dancing on TikTok.
Okay, but also what they're saying is they feel like the Chinese can go and start push propaganda, the information that they can put out there. That knowing now that they have people's data, they're afraid of what that could construe. Although, anyway, I just think that allow TikTok, guys.
Yeah, just allow TikTok. But even if it goes, it's okay. Because if I ask you, Tracy, who your favorite American creator is, you can't really give me a name. But here in Africa, we have so many creators. We might not even know their names. We know the trends and we love them. And that's why we just show the talent.
You know what? I don't know. I personally, I don't know what I'm going to do because my entire FYP is American content.
The sounds on TikTok right now that blow up, African.
Agreed.
The trends, African.
Even those little dances that we do.
African.
Those little dances. Yeah. They are American. A lot of them are American dances. Yeah? Me personally, I will miss the Americans. Let's not let them go away, please.
Sad news from Nigeria as a military airstrike mistakenly unalives 16 civilians. Now, part of these civilians were vigilantes that are said to fight crime, like kidnapping in the Zamfara state, and the rest of them were actual civilians. And everybody is shocked. It's eye-opening. It's a jaw-dropping thing, especially for Nigerians, right? Because these strikes were supposed to go out to military gangs, and they have unalived civilians in the process.
Yeah.
Right? So you can only imagine the unrest in Nigeria right now.
So Amnesty International has actually called it reckless and is pushing for an impartial inquiry of this incident. Because this is not the first time it's happened,
Yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with Nigeria in these trying times.
The leader of opposition, Joel Senyonyi, vowed to intensify the fight against corruption, to which Uganda loses nearly 10 trillion shillings annually.
That's a rara money, man.
Crazy. So he has marked 1 year in office, and he has vowed to shake the tables and hold those accountable who misuse our funds. So he emphasized the need for transparency and justice to be done. He also said that one of his challenges in office for his first year was being excluded from key parliamentary commission meetings.
Yeah, I mean, he remains committed to, accountability. That's something that all Ugandans want to see, accountability, because they're paying taxes. That's all they really want, accountability.
Yeah.
And also to remain strong in the struggle, against corruption. So we just love to see that there are people out there fighting for those things that the citizens of Uganda
Absolutely. So he said all of this at a press briefing earlier today, and congratulations on 1 year in office. We look forward to seeing what more he has in store for us. It's time for the profile.
And as you know, Jokwiz Clean gets us a champion in society every single day. And he puts the guy for us there so that we can see him and know what the guy is doing.
Why is it always a guy? Why can't it be a lady?
Guy can be a lady all day. Guy is only a dude.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dudes and the dudettes.
You said he gets the guy and puts him there. Anyway, Jokwiz, take it away.
Greetings and blessings, Elevation Style Champion Style. My name is Jokwiz Clean and we're right here at Motive. As you know, every day we bring you a champion out of society to profile him, just so that we can know him just a little bit more here on News for You. And of course, this runs on NBS TV and also on NBS Plus, on NBS TV and on NBS Plus. So make sure you catch this episode. Right now, usually we have the Gen Zs, we have the youngins, but this time we have someone who is forever young, I must say. I've met him. He does events, he does restaurant, he does agriculture. He's an inspiring Afro dancing chef, very, very inspiring to the generation, and someone who keeps his his feet in the water. And today we're here to know him a little bit more. Afro dancing chef Jebale Kosem.
Jebale Jokwiz.
Yes, sir.
It's really
a pleasure.
It's a pleasure meeting you, and it's a pleasure being with you here today. What an introduction, man! I was listening to you introduce me, and I was like, wow.
I see you're thinking about it like, whoa.
It's everything.
Yes.
But truly inspiring, of course.
And I know you truly deserve this because the very first time seeing you, your art is about the art, not everything else, you know.
Yeah.
And you being able to dance and cook at the same time, music and food are absolutely my best. And I could tell you, to get a woman or a man for that matter, I'm not very sure. But food and music are those things. Exactly. So I would like to know you a little bit more. People know you as Afro dancing chef. I'm lucky to know you as Idru from Idru's Street Food. So just from the fact that you have all of these brands, and I know that you're a farmer as well, your story must be a good one. So just in a couple of minutes, for somebody who does not know who you are, who is Idrus?
Well, my name is Idro Taban Jr. And obviously my stage name now, as people know her, is Chef Idros. That's my passion name. And then I've got the other name, the AKA name, which is the Afro dancing chef.
Yes, sir.
So basically my story is a very straightforward one, but also it's very fair amount of any dreamer in the country, a person like you or any other person who is aiming at leaving a legacy or creating something that is first can inspire them and then inspire other people. So that's my story. I basically had my moments when I was working with the normal world, the 8 to 5.
Really?
At some point,
Tell me about that, brother, because I do not think or imagine, and my brother Keke would be astonished. I don't know if he knew you then, but with the way we see you, bro, I had never heard of an idea in my head telling me that Champion works 8 to 5. Have you had a job at one point?
Yeah, I had a job at one point. So I worked.
What job was this?
Basically, I was a transporter. So I was in the transport business sector. I worked as a transport manager in the logistics business. And I also worked in marketing because I'm a marketer by profession.
I see that in your work, around your work.
Yes, yes. So a lot of people actually really think that I'm just a chef, but I've been there, so I've done that, and now I am at a point in my life where I want to inspire other people. But first, I have to inspire myself to have a very good dream to inspire other people. So, in a nutshell, that's my story.
Yes,
that's my story.
So is it so true that you're a farmer?
There who wants to know me, I think this is the version of me that I want to be known. Actually.
Okay, cool, nice. All right, the fact that you are a chef.
Yes.
And also an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I've seen you run your businesses from A to B to C, and I must say that it's a good thing to see somebody after 5 years still doing a business, or after 3 years, because most businesses don't make it after the first year. So as a business person who also loves entertainment, what is your view from that point of like being able to do what you like and also making money around it, and having both make sense, So for somebody who's watching, tell us your story of you loving what you do and the fact that you also wanted to make money around it and do entrepreneurship.
I think if you look at most of the successful people in the world, and here in our country, most of the successful people are people who have really actually followed their passion and aimed at trying to do something special or attempted to do something more than the usual thing that is usually done by other people. So with that only should be a very good motivational factor for anyone who's out there and wants to be somewhere. You need to first of all understand that it involves a lot of things, but you can only be there when you're consistent, when you are when you build yourself up to be able to follow your dream, and know that this dream that you're following, the only way you're going to get at the end of it is with you having passion, because passion will give you the extra fuel that you need in moments where you're down. So passion definitely gets you so far, and in the longer run, the passion has more rewards.